President Obama appearing on a comedy website to encourage young adults to enroll in state health care exchanges. And he says health care is as cheap as your wireless plan.
Most young Americans right now, they're not covered. And the truth is that they can get coverage all for what it costs you to pay your cell phone bill.
Yeah. So how do Obamacare premiums actually stack up against the average cell phone bill? Katherine Timpf is with campusreform.com, and she has that information. Katherine, thanks for joining us. You saw the president there with Zach Galifianakis, who's doing the bidding of politicians, tragically. But the claim that it's actually cheaper for young people to pay into Obamacare than it is to pay for their cell phone, true?
Not at all. Actually, the average cell phone bill is half as expensive as Obamacare. And I'm not talking a grab-and-go phone you get from CVS.
Right.
The average bill with unlimited talk, unlimited text, data. So I don't know where he's getting these numbers from. Maybe he doesn't know how much a cell phone bill costs. Or
Clearly, I don't know that he has a cell phone bill.
Probably been a while, yeah.
Exactly. Probably been a while since he had to pay a cell phone bill.
But the larger issue, though, about the president having to go on a comedy website to try to reach young people, making the argument that, look, you know, it's as cheap as your cable bill. First of all, kids, I got news for you, Mr. President. Kids don't buy cable.
Right. I don't have cable.
I don't know any young person that has a cable bill or a cable subscription. But having to go to reach out to these young people on a Funny or Die website. They should, yeah, because they won't be able to watch Fox and Friends. What do you make of the president doing this?
It's nothing new. Basically, I don't really get it because I'm a reporter for College News at Campus Reform. I'm a young person myself. Haven't heard anyone say they're not signing up because they haven't had enough celebrities tell them they should. But it's pretty typical. Michelle Obama on The Tonight Show saying young people are knuckleheads. They need to sign up because they're going to hurt themselves partying. The hardest partying people I know have not racked up thousands of dollars of party-related expenses in a year.
And injuries, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, let's take a look at some of the Obamacare Silver plans to compare to those cell phone bills that were $80, $90 a month. Washington, D.C., $181, Pennsylvania, $145, California, $75 a month. I mean, from you've got a pulse on kids these days. Can they afford this?
Absolutely not. Every time I talk to a student on a college campus or one of my friends, they don't have the money for this. A lot of them are unemployed or underemployed. It doesn't make any sense. And if they could afford it, Obama wouldn't need to be trying so hard. He sounds like a late-night infomercial half the time. Like, for the price of a cell phone bill, you can have Obamacare. If it really was something they wanted, everyone's talking about it all the time. They would sign up.
Do you get free steak knives included? And by the way, these are also kids who are paying off the college loans the president is encouraging them to take out.
Right, exactly. So he's hitting them with all these expenses. If you look at the actual numbers, it's pretty clear that this isn't in the best interest of young people. He's trying to trick young people into purchasing health care because he needs it, or else his health plan is going to fail.
I mean, you look at the 26-year-old part of this, right? Because the 26-year-old, you still get to be on your parents' plan. So who exactly is he talking to? 27
or younger. Those numbers for D.C., those aren't for people who are rich. That's for a 27 or younger person who makes $25,000 a year after subsidies. That's not enough money to be able to afford $180 a month in addition to all your bills.
Now, it may have worked, though, because we got the numbers in when he went on that Funny or Die. Apparently, the web traffic through the roof at healthcare.gov. Now, do we know yet whether or not there were sign-ups or just people logging on to check it out and they never actually signed up?
Just people logging on to check it out because maybe they thought that they could actually get health insurance for the price of their cell phone bill. But if you actually go on, you'll be able to see that's not the case at all.
We've seen, you know, them going on, Funny or Die, late-night talk shows. What do you think they're going to try next? You say this is a desperate attempt. What will their next attempt be?
I think it's going to be the same. I think it's going to be more celebrities, trying to recruit more celebrities. If you look at the White House Twitter or Obama's Twitter, it's pretty much just sign up, sign up. Like I said, sometimes I can't tell if I'm listening to the speak or if I fell asleep and now there's a late-night infomercial on.
It's just so weird, these supposedly independent artists who are, you know, speaking out against the man and authority are all basically just political hacks carrying water for politicians. When did that happen?
I have no idea. Obama wants to be the cool guy, which is why a lot of young people supported him initially because they thought he was in touch with young people. But he's clearly not because it's not working. Young people can't afford it, no matter how many celebrities tell them they should buy it. There's a such thing as just not having enough money.
Bottom line for this segment this morning, and parents, if you're watching, get your young kids to get cable. That's the bottom line.
Bingo.
That's the moral.
Katherine, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Coming up here on the show, new